All right, back again. Let's get it going. Let's see what we got. All right. So, in today's video, I want to go ahead and repair my Docker Compose file that I screwed up the other day. Yeah, screwed that up on my live, so I want to go ahead and fix that. But I'm going to have to go ahead and log in to my server that hosts Docker Compose. So I'm getting the status of offline right now. I'm gonna have to go down and reboot my server to make sure that it's actually up and running. I'm gonna go ahead and go down and reboot. Just wait with me for a second here. Hold on for a second with me. Bear with me. All right. Rebooting my server. All right, so I'm step away for real quick. I'm rebooting my server. All right, I'm gonna have to build this on my local system, up live and personal. Uh, Because apparently my server is down. I'm back though, and I'm ready to go. Let's roll. Let's go ahead and get this Docker Compose going. Let's see where we at. I'm still here. I'm getting it going. I'm getting y'all straight. All right. So I am gonna create a new folder. We're gonna call it Docker, right? And the first thing I want to do is create a file. I want to call it compose. Bow. And is there? Oh, there's compose, right? That I can select while I'm in Visual Studio Code. So let's go ahead and get this going. I'm going to go ahead and look for a few things that will allow me to get started. I got to think about, first off, what do I want? What software I need in here? Um, first and foremost, I'm going to need Hemdal, whatever. Then I'm going to need what else I need after Hemdal? I'm going to need maybe OwnCloud or something like that. I'm going to need Prometheus. I'm going to need maybe Pi-hole. And I'm going to need, what else am I going to need? Think for home network. Let's do a Google search. Let's see, popular Docker containers for home. We can see here. Let's find out what's relevant to me. What do I need? What do I need? Install Docker, blah blah blah. Docker, da 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 da. I already said Pi-hole. Nextcloud. I say OwnCloud. Let's say Nextcloud. Let's try that. So that we can back up and store our own stuff locally. You can't go wrong with Grafana on the network, right? And what else we can't go wrong with? Let's see. Let's see what else we got. What else? What else? Transmission, LiDAR, radar, Kinetics. That's all media stuff. We can get out of here. No, we do have. I know I'm going kind of fast. Just trying to get the basics out first. Alright. We don't need to look at the 100. Let's see. 17. Essential ones for home servers. And see, for instead of homepage, I'm using Hemdale. So it'll be the same thing. I'm gonna throw Plex in here because I actually do use that at home. I never use Jellyfin. Nextcloud is cool. Pi-hole. You can use Portainer too. Portainer is cool. Let's throw Portainer in there too. And tonight we're only going to do 2 or 3 of these because you have to troubleshoot and really look at them and see what's going on. Do I need Engine X? I'm going to need some type of web development item, but I'm not going to go with Nginx Proxy Manager. You have Watchtower. Let me really fill this page in really good so y'all can see at home. Duplicati. This is a new one to me. Okay, robust backups. Open speed test on there. I think I will. So let's see, Duplicati. I'm gonna make that as one of my compose containers. And if you're just chiming in, basically I'm just setting up all of the containers that I might need in my compose file. And what the compose file will let you do, rather than if you're just doing Docker commands or even Podman commands, it'll allow you to run a group of containers at the same time and manage them all. So I want to see Duplicati right away. So I'm going to add this right away. I'm going to go ahead and set this up immediately. Right? So let's go up here to the top. We'll say services. Bow. Right? Now watch what I do with the Visual Studio. I love it. Bow. Easy. Say less. Right? Then I'm going to step into getting Duplicati because I'm already in level. This one is my first time. And I'm going to have to verify this image location, but it's saying Linux server, Duplicati, container, container underscore name. We're going to put it as Duplicati. And make sure that you're not having any collisions when you're running containers, right? You want to always make sure that every one of your ports here are unique. All right. If you're doing volumes, and you gotta do that too, volumes, right? It says I need some volumes there, but we're gonna do volumes, and we're gonna do dots dash dot config to config. And you always want to type this. I know you guys probably are, why isn't he copy and pasting? Because you want to really just get in the weeds when you're doing stuff at home or doing anything technical that it's your first time really getting familiar with. And then we're going to do our restart policy. It's going to be always. I want to always restart mine. And it's just a preference thing. You can do a let's stop like they have there. But I'm going to also do, Hemdale. And hold on. Audiobook show, blah, blah, blah. I don't have any of that. Image setup. I really need to look at a Wireshark server, to be honest with you. I think I might throw that in too, because I need to be watching my network, right? I don't want any and everybody to come in, just do what they want on my network. I want to be able to see what's going on. I don't even want my kids to be in here doing whatever they want to do, right? I want to be able to have all eyes, hands on deck when it's an issue, right? So let's go look up what's the configuration settings that I will need to bring in Hemdale. Right, and let's recap before we move on to the next one. I want to do that. All right, we have Hemdale, Nextcloud, Prometheus, Pi-hole, Grafana, Plex, Portainer, and Duplicati. All right. So, Hemdale. Hemdal, I don't know. Docker compose settings. Oops, my bad. All right away we can see that's what they're using, Linux server. But I'm gonna see if I can find this on Docker Hub, and I'm just gonna look at the image there. It's free, if you're wondering. Alright, I'm gonna say Hemdale. You might have to create an account though, log in. Alright, so linuxserver.io is the correct path they have here. And that's how you can really set your systems up too. They're gonna have all the things you need. If you need the compose setup, it's gonna be right here as well, right? So I can go ahead and just so that we're quick, I'm just gonna go ahead and copy these items. Copy it. Because now we're in a window. You guys want to be quick, probably. I'm not going to use unless stop. I'm going to use always again. That's what I like. Alright. And then we are missing something. We need Nextcloud. I'm going to actually try to get all of these going, right? So just so you can see them in their entirety and what it really looks like when they're all being ran at the same time. How to start, stop them, how to manage them, how to access all the ports, how to make sure you're not stepping on yourself and keep track of that, right? I need to keep up with my stuff here. Alright. Alright. Alright, that's good there. That's back together. Alright, so like I was saying, we're going to jump in it. I no longer need this window, or this window. I think we have a good group of items that we can add to this and manage it. And stick around. You don't want to miss this, right? You don't want to miss me bring these up. I'm about to go crazy. I'm gonna do 2 of these, 3 of these, and then I'm gonna start bringing it up one by one. We're gonna do Nextcloud, and then we're gonna just start running it, just so you can get an idea early on what this looks like, what it feels like to be successful, and setting up something like this. And we don't need this agent stuff right now. I mean, you either got it in this thing or not. You know, you're tech savvy or not. We don't need AI. I'm a vet. I'm that guy. I'm really not that guy, but I'm a vet, right? And I think I can stumble through this. I think I can manage enough to get through this. All right. Let's see if I can get through it. Are you with me? Well, I hope y'all are. All right. So let's get back to it. We're looking for the Docker Compose section where they lay everything out. And you can put this together too of yourself. This is a V for volume, right? Boom, Nextcloud. You can make those type of things yourself, right? You can make these settings yourself. I don't want you to think, oh, if I don't have it, I can't do it. No, you can. It's not a big deal. All right. But it makes it easier and faster. You don't have to really think like, oh, what's the port? 8080. What's the image? Nextcloud. Things like that, right? Because this right here would be P8080 to 80 is what we want to forward to, etc., etc. But let's see about the compose. Look, oh, this is the compose. Ooh, this is wild. This is real wild. All right, woo! Yeah, it's gonna be a wild one. Yeah. Because it requires a database here. All good, all good. So I'm going to need to add in MariaDB, and I'm sure it's going to be what? It don't have a depends on field. We're not going to cover that right now. Just know that sometimes you're going to need a depends on field. All right, so we got our volumes. They got their volumes at the top. I like to put mine at the bottom. Tomato, tomato. just depends on how you like to work. I like to know what my services are at first before I do any of that other stuff, right? So we're just gonna copy this right here. We're gonna make up a password. It's gonna be here. You're gonna see it, cause right now it's just me showing you guys how this thing gets done. We're gonna say password 1 2 3 4. No, I do not use this in my real life. So if you're a mean guy watching, just know you won't be able to get this. Yep, this will be recorded at all times. And I'll play it back. Thanks for asking. He calls me. Yeah, you're amazing for that one. All right, I love your participation in here. Let's get it. And I made a little bit of a boo boo here, right, people? So this should be its own thing. We're gonna call it DB or database. It's gonna pull in MariahDB, and then we're gonna have Nextcloud. They call it app here, but I'm gonna keep it as Nextcloud. And I might go back and change DB to Mariah. Mariah. All right, Mariah. All right. All right. This is all set and not like the wrapper, but it's not aligned like we would like it, right? I'm call this MariahDB because for me, I don't like generic names. I can't figure out what's going on. I want to be able to troubleshoot and get right to what I want to get to. Now you can call it something else. You don't actually have to call it what the feature or the item is. I'm gonna go ahead and knock these off real quick and just comment those out. Boom. Say less. Bow. All right. Now I'm gonna bring up a terminal because we're gonna look into this and we're gonna do a slow recap right now before I launch anything. I don't want to throw you guys off. First off, we have our services here, right? And underneath our services, we're gonna come in. We're gonna indent or tab, get a little spacing, warm it up a little bit, and put our containers here. Once we get our containers here, we name them. We get an image. We can do a container name. Again, this is duplicative. I don't need that because I'm already calling it Hilmdale, right? We want to have our volume, our ports, and restart. Now, you can have actual commands fields, like right here in the MariahDB. You want to do a transaction isolation, all right? But I think we have enough where we can go ahead and say, okay, I need to. I mean, I can go ahead and reboot. It's not that bad. I can reboot. This is cool. I'm with it. If you're with it, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Our ports are stepping on each other here. We have an 80 to 80, and then we have an 80 to 80. We want an 80 to 80, I think. That's going to be one conflict. Okay, yeah, so 8200. We're going to use 8080, 443, and 80. We're not stepping on ourselves. That's what we want. We want something smooth, eloquent rather, and no, elegant. What am I talking about? That works together in a nice cohesive unit. Let's go ahead and you also have to have Docker Compose installed. I already do, so I'm going to say Docker Compose up dash D. We want to run it in the background and detach from it, so we want that dash D on there. Got a CD to Docker for this to work. All right, so we're going to do Docker Compose up dash G. Huh? Oh, oops. Remember when I said I wanted it to be named MariahDB and not DB? Well, I have to let the link know, and this is similar to depends on. So got that updated. Now it is launching. So executable file not found in path for MariahDB. Hold on. Oh, Docker credential. Ah, hold on. I don't want y'all to see that. Not my secrets. All right. I can't allow you guys to see that secret, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that up right now. And then I'll jump right back over. It should don't even require me to do the Docker login command to pull those images. Hmm. Just doing a quick search on that one. Docker login should run smoothly. Like, let's see if I can just run Docker login. I think it's I don't want y'all to see all that. All right. All right. I'm gonna do that. My Docker Hub account. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna create me a Docker account, I guess. Hold on, do I got a Quay? Let's see, Quay.io. Let's see, but that's gonna require the same thing. Hold on, trying to find something where you guys don't have to necessarily log in. But I think they're gonna always require that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Either way, it's all good. All right, so I'm gonna have to create that login. Give me a second. Get that done. And basically what I'm doing is setting up the credentials for this, creating a credential store, right, in my home path, Docker config the JSON on Linux. Um, and then I should be able to hit the Docker login command. Yeah, so when I do the Docker login, it'll. And then you have the method if you want to use username and password. You can use a password file and pipe it to the Docker login information. So I'm gonna go ahead and create my account. I thought I already had one, but must not have it set up correctly. And that's fine. Oh, never mind. That's on my server. That's not running. I usually don't run a lot of Docker items locally. Verify the email. Contact. All right. Verify my email right now. Just doing that off camera. I'm still with you guys. I hope you're still with me. All right, we still got a few. We still got a few. That's right. Uh, let's get it. Uh, what the hell is wrong? This shit. I'm this thing. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Um. Uh, what? Getting a hard time with my password, guys. It's all good. All right. All right, we're in. All right, so now I can put it in my command line. I'm not gonna let you guys look at that. I don't want y'all trying to get in my stuff. But I should be able to now authenticate and get busy. I gotta request my access token. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna try to use username and password. I'm gonna do it what they tell me. Um, how do I get my access token? I, how do I get? Hold on. Let's see. Alright, I'm still looking here. Yeah, screwing up my whole flow here. But alright, that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna have to log in via command line. And I'm just about to use this command right here. I can show that until I switch back. I'm gonna clear. Ooh. We don't want that. Control save. So I'm gonna here clear. I want to. I'm gonna run this command here, and then that's what you get back your username. I'm gonna do that to the side. I just made it, so I don't know. It's having some issues or what. That's not what I want. But the login is successful, but it's stored in the wrong location. I need it stored in my home pad. It went to root, so now I'm seeing what the issue is now. Okay, so I need to save in docker config JSON. So root docker slash config JSON. And I'll show you guys this after actually get it copied over. Sudo cp. All right, now let's see, can I open that one? Do I have access? So I can clear all this out and show you what's going on. Alright, so I've copied the credentials back over from root. ls, so now I have the location .docker. So that exists, right? Good. So now I should be able to docker compose up dash d. Bingo. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's go. Now we see it pulling, doing what it's supposed to do. Now we in business. What can I say? We are who we are. We are who we say we are over here. We are who we say we are. Look at that. We are who we say we are is running. For all of you who doubted me, for all of you who pulled out, no, I'm just playing with you. This is coming up in a little bit, and we'll have something running. I'm going to shut it down, but I'm going to continue back tomorrow. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to view and verify that we have all of these systems running like I expect them to be, right? Because there's no other way, right? So we're going to validate all, and then I'm out of here. I'm going to let you guys get out of here. It's downloading the images, as you can see. I have never pulled these, so it's pulling them. I can try to make this larger for you guys if you're using your cell phone. I want you to be able to see what's going on. Alright, I want you to be able to see that. It's downloading, pulling them like I said we would. And that's what I said. I said we would do it. And we're doing it. It's creating them right now. All the volumes is going through that system. Let me empty that trash so we can get some more room. I don't want anything to derail what we're trying to do here today. Right? Give me all my stuff. We're gonna have to go to trash. Trash is empty. Let me see if there's any downloads that I've downloaded that I can actually delete. Uh-huh. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Oh my goodness, I have a Raspberry Pi image. Move that to the trash. Ultimaker, move that to the trash. Just cleaning up while we're watching this stuff download. Must be absolute path for MariahDB. We're gonna get this straight for Mariah. Come on, MariahDB. Was it MariahDB? So it wasn't MariahDB. I just assumed it was. But let's see what it is. Oh. Alright, I see what's going on there. So let's get back to our terminal. Make sure it looks like Duplicati was the one. But let's see something. Oh, I'm sorry, Docker PS. We don't have anything running. This is something. No, Docker. Move this. I don't know what this is. Something I already had running. I must have been playing with before. Alright, Docker. So nothing's running because, and that's the one thing with the Docker Compose you have to keep in mind. If you have something that's in the Docker Compose file, it could hose up the entire build process, which is kind of good. You don't want just any old thing being built. Alright, so I'm gonna do duplicati. I'm gonna make it something of its own. Um, oh, source. Oh, it doesn't like source. Alright, maybe that's the type. Maybe I just need to do that. Let's see. What's up with that duplicati? Did I mess that up when I was copying it? Let's see. I went crazy. I got all excited when I saw duplicati. Let me see. Duplicati. Um, duplicati. Docker compose. What they have on Docker Hub? Slash source. Uh huh. I'm gonna make my own so we can have some type of backups, anyways. And we're gonna say duplicati. So it's gonna be straight up duplicati. Volume, and we're gonna make that the source. Alright. Stressful. Alright. Let's get this going. Try to get this done before that Cowboys game. Bow. So it's all created. We have no issues, no error. So we do Docker PS. We're in there. Right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 running. So let's check these ports out. See what we have here. Alright. I can make this a little smaller so I can put it on the side pane. And we're gonna make this a full screen, our terminal, just so we can get a little more real estate. I'm gonna clear this out again and run it again. So we bow. You can see the ports, and we're going to run them here. So let's see what we got. 97. Hold on. 1. We're gonna colon it. We're gonna say 443. Alright, maybe not. We're gonna say 80. Bow. We got 1. I'm gonna show you guys that. We're gonna do this bad. I don't like this browser. It gives up too much. My personal biz. We're gonna do this. 127. Oops. 127-0.0.1 colon. Oh. Ha. I don't even have to do 80. Just do that. Ha. Alright, then we're gonna do 127.0.0.1 colon. And that's gonna be 8200. This connection was reset. I'll have to come back and figure that one out. We're going to do 127.0.0.1 colon. We're going to say 88. That was reset. I'm going to have to come back and check that out. And we know the MariaDB is just 3306, we don't actually interact with that. Alright, from the web browser. Did I mess up with Nextcloud? We got an 80 and an 8080. Did I leave that in there? Let's see. Let's see. Let's minimize this. No, I got 8080. Why is it saying? Hmm. What am I doing wrong? Let's see. Let's look at the logs. Docker compose or yeah. I think. Hold on. Yeah. Docker compose logs. Nextcloud. Oh, can't determine the qualified name. But that shouldn't keep it from booting. I hope not. And let's see, duplicati. Oh. Ah. Alright, so I need the settings encryption key for duplicati. And that's one of the things. When you're doing this stuff, it could be incomplete. You might get something right, you might not. Um, let's see this. Let's see. Duplicati. Let's lose what they actually have here, because that might be the problem. IO, and let me put in, make sure they give me the latest. I'm sure it did, but I don't want to assume. Let's do Docker compose. Yeah, I'm bringing everything down. Alright, I put my password back for that. I guess it's gonna get rid of it later. Oh, I never had it. Oh, that's part of my environment problem probably for Nextcloud. Oh, I didn't have my password. Okay, that might be one issue. Let's see what else we have. All right. Let's see. Anything changed there? Changed there? Nothing. Kind of sucks. All right. Docker compose. Yes. Let's change the Hemdale port and see what happens. 'Cause it looks like um let's do 9,000 9 but it looks like um what is that? Nextcloud is trying to go to 80 port 80. We don't have time for this. So that's a conflict right there already. All 4 instances are going. Let's see. Yep, here we go. What? How's that still? I removed it. 9,000. What? Now I gotta check the network. What in the world? 8200. 9,000. 80. It's still, Hemdale is still defaulting to 80. And Nextcloud is still have an 80 on there. But it does have 8080 still. So this won't accept 9,000. So that lets me know right away my ports aren't being respected. They're not respecting me. Oh, this is not real. I messed that up. Path to Hemdale is dumb. I copied that word for word. Just gonna call this volume Hemdale. Um, it's a volume, so we're gonna get a Hemdale volume. Amdale, Imdale. Let's see, Docker compose down. Oh, Docker compose down. And that didn't do anything with that port change, so this right here. So I'm just gonna bring that back to 80. But I'm gonna try to forward Nextclouds. I'm gonna do another configuration. They're 80, internal 80 to external. Um, 8,000. And I think those are the only two that have like conflict like that. Kali 8200. Alright, here we go. Oh, did I do it backwards then? It's already, bind is already, okay. So I did 8,000 to internal 80. Oops. Alright. Now we can do Docker Compose PS. And yes, I should have gotten rid of the 80 entry. Yes. Alright, so that's good. We don't have to deal with that conflict anymore. It's annoying. No, I was wrong. Oh no, does it? No. Did they? No, they screwed me. It's going, it's 8,000 to 80, but that's not what I want. This is 80 to 8. I wanted 80. It's saying it's already there, but whatever. Alright. I gotta check this out, because it's not coming up. Only thing that works is him, though. And it works on, I'm sure it works on, oh, it already has that. It's working, 8200 and 8080 or not. Let's see, next not showing 8080. Oh, so I gotta put in my actual IP address. Hold on, guys. I don't want to give all my personal. Alright, so now we can try this. And what is it? 80? Nothing. I got a dot. And let me look at this real quick too. Docker Compose port mapping, because it shouldn't happen for both instances. to container port. So host port to container port. So I should have, I don't want host port here. I want, oh yeah, it's host port to container port to 80. So that should work. So 8,000. What about 8,000? Wow. So I had to use my external port. Jeez. That's different. So if you're using Nextcloud, you have to use your actual network IP, then the port number. What in the world? This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. But unless I was developing, then sometimes it's like that when you use in Django, Python Django. I have seen that, but jeez, they had me stressed over here. Now let me find my other server that's just in the wind. I might have to do the same thing and do 8200. Oh, is that right? Alright, we hit pay dirt though. So Duplicati, what is your issue then? I'm gonna have to add this to Hemdale immediately. I don't know what the deal is with that. Let me do that now while I'm thinking about it, people. Alright, let me show y'all how to use Hemdale real quick. And I'm done because my head hurts because I'm like, I know I'm better than this. I know I'm better than this. I thought I was gonna come in here and show out. I didn't do that. I didn't. I came in here and got embarrassed. I said, what? There's no way. There's no way. Let me see if we got Nextcloud in here. Oh, MNOP. Nextcloud. Wow. So then it has the logo right here. We can go ahead and put in the URL, which is which is all of this right here. We're gonna just copy all of that because we don't want to lose sight of it. I'm just gonna say case tech, something generic. I really don't care right now. Dang, I didn't ask you to show everybody. Not now. Alright, that's what a storage database is gonna be. Cool. Install it. Not now. What's the problem? The drive rescue your state. If you never get address, name or service not known. What name? Mariah is name. Database account. That's gonna be this. Alright. Alright. Database host is Mariah DB.
Daddy, that's one. Gee.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the whole IP in, I guess, too, cause 40, and then we're gonna do 3306. All right, so Hemdale is actually working right now, which is a bonus, right? It works. So we're gonna say okay, and we're gonna save it down here, and there it goes right there on the dashboard. When I click it, it'll forward me right to Nextcloud. I'm still having issues. What's up with this? Oh, maybe that's the problem. I don't think that was supposed to be. Huh? Maybe not. 8200. What? What's the deal? 80, 80, 80, 80, 8200. Duplicati. What? I'll have to go to Google on that one. Cause it's saying 8200 to 8200 is up 9 minutes. Whose 8200 are you using, buddy? Let's see, localhost. Cause I seen somewhere you do that. That's different. And we do 127. Ooh, I'll take that. T up. Nothing. So let me figure this out. Let me see. How do you truly working? Oh, I have to change the network mode to host. Ew. This is interesting. Oh yeah, I guess it is scanning and doing a whole bunch of nasty work. And Docker Compose does have some bugs to it. I'm not gonna lie, but usually in general it's pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna reboot Docker Compose, restart Duplicati. I'm gonna give it one last try, but then I'm gonna end the stream. Oops, stop. Duplicati. Then we're gonna start Duplicati. It's so crazy, so bizarre. I never had these issues before with these separate applications. This is truly unique. Mm-hmm. Let's pull this up and open this up. Well, guys, I'm going to end that there. I'm going to have to come back and troubleshoot Duplicati. See what's going on. And I'll update y'all with the difference. Oh, gotta do. Maybe I'll do the settings field. I gotta call it. Gotta get with the family. It's actually looking for a encryption key, but I don't know. Does it make one? Stop. Additional properties. Mm? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thanks. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll bring it back. Again. All right.